Hey guys, what's up? Covert Axes and Allies here. Today I'm going to be showing you my freshly painted and 3D printed German Antarctica expansion for Global War 36. So, as you can see here, I've 3D printed a couple of my own designs based off of the parts that come in the Antarctica expansion that HBG sells. So I'll give you a quick look at how I've painted all of these. So right here is a German SS rocket trooper. Basically these count as mountain troops and aren't affected by any sort of terrain at all, like forests or rivers or anything. They're pretty cool looking. They got their jetpack on, STG assault rifle. Yeah, and basically they can move within Antarctica also. Here you can see a little side view of them and a back view. Really like these guys. There's a lot of detail in them. I kind of based their look off of some Wolfenstein soldiers and also some from Iron Sky. You know, it's kind of good to get creative with this because it's a bunch of stuff that didn't really exist. This existed. It's a German super sub. I forget which type it was, maybe 19, but it's basically really good sub. It's in the game. I think it can only be hit by anything if it rolls a 1 against it. So it's really hard taking these things out, and I think it has a +3 convoy rating modifier. So this thing can like wreak havoc once you've got super subs as Germany. And of course in this expansion, when you purchase the scheme for it, I think after 1939, you get a free one of these in Antarctica. So you can really like use these to your advantage as Germany. So next up here is the cruiser sub. Again, I forget the model number of this thing, but basically this functions kind of like France's Surcouf class submarine, where it's got these big cruiser deck guns. So basically at the beginning of your combat or non-combat, or if you're the defender of a battle, you can choose to let this act as either a submarine or a cruiser. So it's a pretty nice piece and pretty helpful in-game if you start purchasing some of these to replace your old subs once super subs has been like researched and everything. You know, and with this and a couple of those other super subs, I mean, you can make a whole kind of like underseas fleet with these, so it's a pretty nice unit. Next up, this is probably my favorite unit. It's the German Newshabenland class transport. You can see it's got a seaplane on the back, signifying that it's a seaplane carrier. So basically this is just a transport that can also transport one seaplane as if it was like an aircraft carrier. Here's some Messerschmitt, I think Comet, fighter interceptors. They're basically rocket propelled, kind of like vertical takeoff interceptors for anti-bombing duties. These are the Hanabu 2 German UFOs. These kind of like one of those conspiracy theory things, but it's a pretty cool unit and basically acts as a tactical bomber that can land in a territory that it fought in on the same turn. So once you start building some of these, they're a pretty nice unit. You can see on the underside, I've got these the ball turrets and everything painted up. So hope you enjoyed this expansion. Cobra, out.